Open the meeting and call for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. And I'll get Ron a second here.
Running a hair behind with our other meeting.
Get them wired up. And ask for the approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of minutes of previous meeting.
So moved on the minutes of the last week's meeting.
And I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of claims for payment.
I'll make a motion to approve claims for payment.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Weed resolution. This is a resolution we do every year, noting the noxious weeds, quackgrass, perennials, sow thistle, Canadian thistle, bull thistle, field bindweed, horse nettle, leafy spurge. I'll just go off these. They're getting kind of tall thistle, musk thistle, buckthorn, Russian knapweed. And, do I hear a motion on that, on the resolution?
I can make a motion that we accept the resolution as printed in front of us.
And I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Hate to be those noxious weeds.
Any other discussion? Okay, well, it's a roll call.
Brian,
Aye.
Ron,
Aye.
Lance.
Aye. Motion carries. Auditor's monthly report. $785.
I'll make a motion to approve the auditor's monthly report.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Central Iowa Juvenile Detention Center audit report. We got the audit report at the juvenile detention last week. It is sitting in front of us. Everything looked good. It was a pretty clean report. And we just need to approve it and bring it back to juvenile detention.
Lance, you sit on that board?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and make that motion.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next we got Micah, GSI update.
GIS.
GIS.
I just wanted to.
I don't even watch that show. It's bad.
Yes. I just wanted to do a clarification from when I met with you guys on March 2nd, 2 weeks ago. We were talking about drainage, and I wanted to clarify one of the statements I said that we are receiving updated repair information from the drainage engineer, Lee Galantine, and Riken Engineering. I didn't want to imply that he is not doing the work or that it's a reflection of the quality of work. He's been doing great, and it was mostly a discussion about what we're getting into the actual digital GIS layers in relation to what we would want to put on a website for information. So I just wanted to make sure that was on the record and clarified.
Well, thank you for that. Have anything else for us?
Nope, not since 2 weeks ago.
Well, I could move on to, unless you guys have comment.
No, thanks, Micah.
Yep.
I'll move on to number 10, set date for the public hearing 2013-14 budget amendment.
I'll make a motion to set the amendment date for our budget 13-14, April 23rd at 10:05.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Application for a liquor license, Meadow Hills Golf Course.
We have that in front of us. As I see, everything is in place and haven't heard of any reason not to accept it, so I'll go ahead and make that motion to accept the application for liquor license for Meadow Hills.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Consideration of agreement with the Iowa Natural Heritage Foundation. This is a resolution that is, for this bike trail, is allowing us, or allowing them to lend us the money for the reimbursement grant to be, when we get reimbursed back, to be sent right back to them. Is that the best way to put that?
Yes.
Therefore, we're not using county funds for the money. Iowa Heritage is actually funding it through them, and I believe the only lien they can hold against us is the reimbursement grant on this, correct?
Well, the agreement is because the first exchange of money, they're getting their money back when the day they give us the money, they're getting money back. But they're also giving us title to the property. And they still have an outstanding mortgage per se on the land that they purchased that they're giving us the deed to. So we could walk away and not give them money and we'd be the winner, and that doesn't look good. So they need to establish that when we get the reimbursement from the state that we were granted, that we turn around and give it to them, and then they don't have the debt on their books either, and everybody has what they needed and intended when this was all brought forward.
So we're better off not approving. No.
Yeah, no. It's really, they asked it of us and they wanted it to be informal, and I started with something informal, but I thought it looked better as a resolution because I could explain in the resolution why we're doing what we're doing. And ultimately, it just comes down to the fact that we don't have cash flow to put up a whole lot in the beginning and wait for a reimbursement. So they're going to assist us with that, but this is their guarantee that once we get the reimbursement, we're not just gonna take the money and run.
Right.
I think it all started because there's 3 parties involved, and we cannot get the money from the DOT until we have proof of ownership, which is a canceled check that we've bought the
Yes.
property. And without that canceled check, we will not get the money from the DOT. Iowa Heritage was in contact with them. They do have the money sitting there waiting for us to get, but that still takes time. And like Jessica said, we're not budgeting for that type of outlay because no matter, even if it's passed through, we still have to have the budgets set for that. And so that's what we're a little bit with the budget amendment that we've set, and this, it's all a combination. And like Lance has said, it still won't cost the county. We don't have any money into it, but it's just taking a little bit to get it into the right places.
Took a little time, but I think that this is a win-win for everyone.
Yeah. Can't be easy.
I'd just like to say for the city of Eldora, we appreciate the auditor and the supervisors' efforts in going through with this. I know it's a little complicated and it's giving you a little extra work, but we really appreciate it. So,
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah.
Well, do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution for the Iowa Natural Heritage Foundation.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing no more, roll call.
Ron?
Aye.
Brian?
Aye.
Lance?
Aye. Motion carries. Receipt of an animal feeding operation construction permit, Maxport Section 9, Buckeye Township. And this is, he's not building any extra buildings. All he is doing is adding more space so he can put more hogs in, or increasing the number of hogs he can put in the space he has, I guess is what it is.
We're just acknowledging receipt today for this.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll make that motion, that we acknowledge the receipt of it.
And I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now, set date and time for public hearing on animal feeding operation construction permit, Maxport Section 9, Buckeye Township.
I'll move to set the date for April 16th, 10:05.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Number 15, ineligible homestead and military credits to be disallowed for 2014.
We have in front of us I have 2 pages of homestead military credits to be disallowed for 2014 payable 2015 and 2016. So I will make the motion that we disallow these credits as printed in this document.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Change of status, Conservation Department. I got 2 of them.
It's time for seasonal help again. I hope. Hope it starts getting nicer. I make a motion to approve the change of status. Martin Steiner, temporary seasonal part-time help hiring. And do you want me to do both of the or is that good for the first one? You want me to do both?
However you want to.
And also Jesse Farley for conservation, and the same temporary seasonal part-time to be hired.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Leonard Penning asked to be on this. I did talk to Leonard. His question was, he brought it to us a couple of years ago about bringing a level B back up. We have been in discussion with the engineer on bringing some level Bs back up to level As. And I did talk to him and let him know that we're still in those discussions as soon as we get back to our meetings again. Right, Daryl?
Yes.
And so he didn't make it, but I said I would bring this up again and let him know how we're progressing on it as we go.
And he was the one with the hog confinement?
He's got a hog confinement, a trucking business on the other side of a level B that comes off a main highway.
He's been maintaining the road almost himself with
Yes.
dragging it. Yeah.
Yep, he's wore out 2 blades, one on a 3-point blade, one on a box scraper blade. I know you weren't, Jim was here during that time before, but I know we've talked about it before.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm up on it.
So that's what Leonard was. I can move on to number 18, utility permit, secondary roads.
No utility permits. Don't have a whole lot for you today.
Okay.
Did you take your blades off yet?
Don't you dare.
We have to knock on a whole bunch of wood now.
We don't take them off till Memorial Day now after last year.
In other business, I'd like to wish Jessica a happy birthday.
Oh.
We were thinking 25.
Absolutely.
You'll take
Yep.
it.
Absolutely.
Mm. So today's the actual birthday day?
Today is the day.
Mm. Shouldn't you have to get up and do a song or a dance or something
I
for
don't
us?
think you want me to sing.
We should have a piano, because you play piano. Could have a piano sitting. You could have played Happy Birthday and we could have sang.
Since there's no piano, we don't have to sing.
She's
right?
starting to
Right,
turn
no.
just a little bit red. We're starting to get to her.
You know, I'm an Aries, so it's all about me.
Oh,
No matter
okay.
What, but, and so of course I love my birthday, but this is a bit excessive, so
Okay.
thanks.
Well, happy birthday.
Do we have any other
You too,
business?
birthday.
I just, I'd like to thank the Board of Supervisors and the county engineer working with us on this, on the Washington Street project coming up. Hopefully we'll get some good news in the next couple of weeks about the STP grant. And also, we are moving forward with our changes in the health insurance, and I just want to state again, as I've said before, that I really appreciate the cooperation and working with the county on the self-insurance. It's been great for the city, and I just want to say thank you, and that we're moving forward with that. So,
I'd like to thank you too. It helps our pool when there's more people in it also. Anything else? I can go to number 20, possible closed session for discussion with counsel on pending litigation, section 21.5(1)(c). Do I hear a motion?
I'll make that motion.
And that puts us into closed session.
Second.
It's been, pardon me?
Roll call.
that's our cue.
Um,
Ron,
Aye.
Brian,
Aye.
Lance.
Aye, we're in closed session. and we're gonna take this upstairs.
You want?
You guys going to that luncheon today?
Yes.
Mhm.